I live off of oats and baby formula to survive my allergies. I have mast cell activation syndrome and food is such a big trigger for me. I've gone into anaphylaxis multiple times. When my throat starts closing up and I start struggling to breathe, it's honestly the most terrifying feeling ever. Sometimes people will just comment like, if you can only eat 2 foods, why aren't you thin then? You're not allergic to food, you're just allergic to a lack of attention. Today, I'm surprising my friends with my favorite recipe. It's oat waffles and baby formula ice cream. All right, so I got my medications for the day, which it's a pretty intense cocktail. I'm Caroline. I live off of hypoallergenic formula and oats in order to avoid allergic reactions. These are mast cell stabilizers. MCAS is mast cell activation syndrome. It is basically an allergic disease in which the patient can have serious allergic reactions to a whole host of things. For me, my biggest triggers are food, pets, and pollen. This one keeps my airways open, all of that good stuff. These just go down the hatch. I've had severe food allergies since the ripe age of 2 years old. At the time, I wasn't allergic to anything. All of a sudden, I went into anaphylaxis. My parents rushed me to the hospital, and then I didn't have any more allergic reactions until I was 18 years old. I ate ice cream that was cross-contaminated with nuts, and all of a sudden, I went into anaphylaxis, and instead of my body just recovering, I kept on going into anaphylaxis. So I was having allergic reactions to all these safe foods that I was eating for years and years and years. And my list of safe foods kept on getting smaller and smaller and smaller until I was literally just down to oats. So one of the doctors came up with the idea of trying hypoallergenic baby formula. So that's been about 5 years now. Hi everybody, we're making scrambled oats. It's kind of amazing how much you can make with just 2 foods. I used to get so bored of just eating these 2 foods. Like I would literally just heat the oats up with boiled water and then I'd add a bit of formula. But ever since posting about it on TikTok, like you guys have come up with so many good recipes.
This is so good.
I first started posting on social media about my condition a couple months ago. It seems like I've ended up raising awareness for mast cell activation syndrome, which is really cool because I didn't even know what it was when I was first diagnosed with it.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Mommy. My mom is the most supportive and loving person I've ever known.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too. These kind of smell like eggs.
The very scariest moment that we had was when you were hospitalized and you then went into anaphylaxis right in front of all the doctors right there. And she was in ICU for several days. That was literally terrifying. But it's improved a ton, obviously. It's nice that she can now make things that are similar to ours. So many things in life are based around meals and dinners with family and holidays and things like that. Everybody is really willing to make it work.
I have different dinnerware than my family because this helps keep my food separate and there's no risk for cross-contamination. It's cuter than yours, so.
I agree.
I've seen multiple comments on my TikTok of people accusing me of faking my illness. Somebody said, you're not allergic to food, you're just allergic to a lack of attention. If you can only eat 2 foods, why aren't you thin then? The hypoallergenic formula has everything I need to survive. In order to hit my daily intake amounts, calories, nutrients, vitamins, I try to eat 5 cans a week. Big girl's gotta eat. There are a lot of holistic practices that have helped people with mast cell activation find relief. It helps tune in to my body and helps me understand that everything that I feel doesn't mean it's a symptom. Anytime I leave the house, I take several precautions to make sure I keep my symptoms at bay and I don't flare up my immune issues. Got my emergency meds, my EpiPens. I never, ever, ever go into somebody's house or apartment or car if they have a pet dog or cat or if they eat my severe allergens, because just breathing in those allergens can ruin the next several weeks for me. You could argue that it would be a better, safer move for me to literally just never leave the house, but I don't think that is conducive to a high quality of life. So I do choose to go outside every day because I feel like it helps desensitize my mast cells to pollen and other allergens. I feel really safe when you're by my side. Like, I would consider you my emotional support human.
I'm honored. I'm so proud of Caroline, the way that she's handled all of the last several years, her determination to be happy and stay happy. We've been walking for a bit. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty brain fogged.
Want to take a little break?
Yeah, that'd be good. Dysautonomia is an autonomic immune system issue. Basically, what that means for me is I have a ton of nerve damage. If I stand up or walk for more than about 20 minutes, I'll start to experience a lot of dizziness, lightheadedness. There's no way we can really prove that the mast cell activation caused the dysautonomia, but I got sick with mast cell activation syndrome in September of 2017, and then I got diagnosed with dysautonomia in August of 2018. When I was really sick with dysautonomia, I was actually in a wheelchair for a while. So it's a miracle that I'm able to go on a walk down the street with my mom. Hello.
Hi.
Woo! I'm happy you guys are here. Socializing looks very different for me. I try to get creative and think of other things I can do that don't revolve around food. So that might be going to an art museum or going on a walk or having my friends over for a paint night.
So when we first met Caroline, it was before, I would say, her most recent really major reaction.
It was our sophomore year, middle of the year in college, and at that time we were able to all sit together at the dining hall.
My friends are incredibly supportive, and I really thank my lucky stars every day for them, because every single friend that I've had before I got sick, they're still my friend now. Did you guys have lunch yet?
No,
yet.
not yet.
Okay, amazing, because I have an idea. I was thinking we could have lunch together.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Chef it up. All right. And open. Whoa! And formula ice cream.
Okay.
Dig in.
It's actually pretty good. Yay! You're not just saying that to be nice.
No, like, I'm actually surprised.
When people see my story, I hope that they are inspired to a degree to be grateful for what they do have and be grateful for all the things that their body does correctly. I've had some tough moments and low points with this disease, but overall, I'm so proud of myself for the way that I've come out on top of it. And I hope that it maybe inspires others to stay strong, keep pushing through, finding the silver linings, finding the good stuff in life.